Howdy folks, Jeff here, and we came over to SEMA, and I came to see my good buddies at Ateq, and we got Ari right here with us.
Howdy folks, this is Ari, and thanks for stopping by, Jeff. It's a pleasure to finally see you after 2 years. You know, we missed each other, but we're back at SEMA, and it's pretty awesome. We get to see people, display new products, and have some fun. Because automotive, that's what it's all about, right?
That's
having fun and new technologies.
That's right, and because it's been 2 years, folks, you have just like a lot of new stuff to share. And so we're going to share a couple of them, and the camera might catch over here by that vehicle that there's even a newer one over there. But we want to talk about the handheld ones, and this particular one is the new VT57, and it looks just like the 56, but you got new innovation in there.
Absolutely, absolutely. So the VT56, as you told them, has been around since 2013. It's been our elite tool, and it's basically indestructible. We've been using it in your shop, and you support us quite a lot with that tool, and it's been fantastic. But we also wanted to modernize a little bit that device. So what we did is we have a nice screen, so we made it touch screen, so it's easier for the technicians.
Touch screen?
Absolutely. So now we just touch the screen, and basically we can use the keypad or the touch screen.
And it makes it that much quicker and easier for the technician.
Absolutely, it makes it so much easier. So now when you're working on those vehicles, Jeff, and you need to enter your customer information in there, it makes it much, much easier because
oh my gosh, now you can just touch this instead of having to scroll over and back. And yours was already the fastest tool on the market, and you made it faster.
Absolutely, we made it better, we made it faster and much easier. We also added a 2D barcode, so now for the new vehicles that have the QR problem, it still can scan the codes and works beautifully. And on top of it, what we added BLE technology. As you know, vehicles like Teslas, the sensors now will be equipped with BLE technology, so it's no longer RF/LF, it's BLE. So the tools will need a new piece of hardware to work with these new cars. So the 57 now will be future growth, and will be the next feature.
So always keeping up with technology, always being the leader in the industry. That's one of the reasons I love working with Ateq. And we talk about being the leader in the industry. You've actually created a new tool above this one now.
Absolutely, absolutely. The VT56 is a fantastic tool. The 57 it's the next generation, but we live in a world that smart devices are more and more part of our life. Smart devices will be more and more part of the service providers' environment. So with that, we wanted to innovate a device that basically is more than just a TPMS tool, it's a tire management tool. Basically with this device, Jeff, you can completely manage your customer information, and it's very, very smart. One of the cool things about it, we have 8 inches of screen, powered by Android, very simple to use. On top of it, technology is changing, so we have equipped it with RFID, so our friends at Michelin, their new tires that have RFID tags, so we can know every information about the tire. This tool is able to communicate and interrogate the RFID side.
And there's a camera right there.
Absolutely, it's a camera and a flashlight, because guess what, Jeff? With this tool, we can also record the DOT via OCR. You know how important DOT on a tire is, but up until now, we had to write it down on a piece of paper. You know how challenging that gets, right? Well, we are embracing technology, and what we're doing is basically we're making the technician's life even easier. So when now you're taking care of your customers, you can enter all their information. You can take pictures of that vehicle, so in case there's a scratch, a dent that you need to record, and you build it all on the profile. On top of it, the device still has the relearn procedures, but we did another cool thing though. So all the programmable sensors, what we've done is we've incorporated images. So basically now when you buy that sensor from the Napa Auto Store, like these guys, you see exactly on the tool what your sensor looks like. So no more guessing. You have it in your hand, you see it in your tool, you can match it exactly.
Now, one of the things you said on the DOT is, like in Texas, we have a lot of issues with guys that have like show vehicles, our Sunday drivers, the Corvettes and some of the other, the Mustangs, the Camaros, and they just drive those on Sunday, and then a lot of times what happens is those tires get old, And we have to keep track of and physically look for the DOT and say, how old are these tires? You look at them and you take the tire tread depth, and it shows, oh, this tire has plenty of tread. But there's an issue with that.
It's very old. It needs to be replaced. The tire should be replaced every 5 years. So how do we know that? Very simple. We take the VT67, we scan, and we have a flashlight too. So basically, you don't need to have a flashlight to look for it. The tool works. We scan the DOT. It gives you the information. If the tire is very old, also it will prop a warning, so you know that I have to replace this tire because it could potentially be harmful and it's not safe.
So now the technician doesn't have to remember, oh yeah, I need to do that. This tool will do it.
Absolutely.
And again, saving time, but also the safety of the customer.
Absolutely. It's all about safety. It's all about being fast and efficient. After we have completed every step-by-step procedure to service, repair, diagnose the vehicle, once we're completely done, now Jeff, you're going to love this one. Right here on the tool, you can email it to your customer all the work that you've done in that vehicle. So they have all the record. They know exactly what you did and what you recommended them to do, either at that point or for future services. And you have now records, and you have everything you need. And also the customer will appreciate you even more because they see that you have a professional piece of equipment and you're very serious about your work because you're giving them data with actual professional form rather than I think I should do it.
And also, doesn't this one Bluetooth or Wi-Fi to a printer?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's just like a smartphone, just like an Apple phone or a Samsung phone. It has all the apps, everything that we can wirelessly print, email. It's cloud-based, so we can do a whole lot of things. Again, we are in a world that devices must communicate with one another and the vehicles, and all of that needs to happen wirelessly. And that's why we have introduced the VT67.
Now, when we talk about introducing the VT67, y'all always make quality products, and you always make products that will last. Now, one of the things, and people get this and go, oh, it's a little heavy. Oh, we worry about the screen. What if my guys drop it? It's got some rubberized around the edge. But you actually did a video. They took a Ram 1500 pickup. You set that on the ground, and tell us what you did.
So basically, we wanted to show how tough and durable this device is in a shop environment, because you know in a shop environment, devices need to be tough. So we had a little contest, Ram 1500 versus the 67. The 67 won. We drove it over, no damage on the tool. We picked it up, we read the sensors, we reset the car, and everything was done in less than a minute. It's strong, and it's here to last for a very long time, and this is not just a TPMS tool. This is the technician's best friend to manage their customers and do the job the right way.
And because it's an Ateq tool, it's going to be faster and quicker. When they save time, they make money, the shop makes money. But there's an actual video, and you'll see they set that down, drove the truck over it. He reached down, grabbed it, turned it on, and activated, and read the sensors right there, folks. So this, I saw it. This is a tough tool to have for your shop, and it's the new upgraded information that you need with the new tires. And a lot of deals is because y'all work with OEs. You're with Michelin going, oh yeah, hey, we're putting this new device in. Hey, y'all probably at the factory helping them read those, and with the different equipment, just larger versions of deals like this, and when the tires are coming down. So y'all have always worked with OEs, and so that's why it's important. If you're gonna get a tool, get a quality tool like the Ateq tools.
Okay, Jeff, I appreciate it. Our roots are from the OEMs. We always work with the OEMs because we do it right, and by doing it right, it means it saves time, it saves money, but at the same time, it keeps people safe on the road.
So that's just great. And y'all watch in the future, because hopefully we'll get some of these in our shop, and we'll be able to do some more videos and show them in action. But Erie, we appreciate so much you taking time and sharing with the folks about some of the new products. You're in the South Hall on the lower level, and you're right back almost across from the Mopar folks. So if you're still out here today and tomorrow, come on by, see them. Otherwise, they can always go to your website, and it'll show all the new information.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it. Thank you for everything you do for the industry.
Oh, thank you. As always, I appreciate you watching.